Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We got some very fun stuff to jump into here today, talking about how to pick up some extra free pulls throughout the game, what to aim for when it comes to pulling, and sort of how to go about that process when it comes to picking up some extra rewards and where they're sort of located and hidden in the game. As always, how's the first few days? Do you like the game? Hate the game? I haven't currently seen too much community opinion. What do you think? WL? Is it a game that players were originally scared for end of servicing quickly? Do you think that still? Again, let me know down below. I'm very curious. And on top of that, we are doing a giveaway. Our first winner will be announced either in the video after this one or the one after that. Depends on how I upload things, but we'll be doing it that way. So please comment down below your Richie, and we're going to be doing a few giveaways here to get you some gift cards and again a few winners over the course of this week. Please be on the lookout, comment down below your Richie, and again be subscribed. Let's jump into it. Let's have some fun. First things first, when it comes to the game, this is obviously your first 300 pulls. This is all distributed throughout different contents. First by your check-in event, then by your rookie training event, then by your Battlefront recruit event, your also trial reward, and again, this is for your special training operation. There's a bunch of pulls scattered across the game, and those things are again definitely scattered over here, mostly in the event tab. So first topic, quickly push your associated content. You'll be picking up a pretty decent amount of pulls all over the place, which is again pretty nice. If you are looking forward to like saying, hey, like what is the permanent content? I'm curious if this game does limit PvP or does stuff like that, because I will say for the most part, post a certain point, you will very much so start to feel the lack of certain currencies, and it will get a little bit more problematic. So I'm hoping that again, with what we've seen over the course of this like 2-3 years this game has been in development, they haven't really shown us what's ahead, right? So we want to see that, and that's the kind of thing moving forward. But that's a topic for a different video. When it comes to extending characters, just keep in mind, you are able to pick up a few extra gacha tickets here and there, depending on how far you push the character. Not saying you're pushing everybody to 100, but if you are pushing them to 30, you can push a pretty decent amount of that there. You can pick up an extra pull over here. You can pick up one at 50, one over here at 70, one over here at 90. So again, per character, it's about 4 free pulls, depending on how many characters you have on your account. Will depend on, again, how many of these tickets you can pick up. But be on the lookout for it, because again, it is pretty worth it, as you can go and maybe tackle another pull into the gachas, or depending on the pull you picked up, because again, there is stuff like this, stamp gacha tickets, scattered across the game as well. It is worth mentioning too, for those that don't know, and this is a quick little thing you probably know, but it's worth mentioning. Hop over here to the bottom left, make sure you check the 2 tabs. There's the advanced ticket tab, which is a dupe of a higher rarity character. Then you pick up this, which you can buy as many of these as you want, depending on how much you whale into the game, is how many of these you can actually pick up, or again, how much you spend on banners. There also is this system, which is a monthly system. It expires in 7 days. You have the ability to pick up gacha tickets, stamp gacha tickets, and then stamp standard gacha tickets, and again, premium tickets. There's 3 capped per each one per month. It's pretty nice, but just make sure to keep an eye out for it, because again, you can pick up some extra free stuff there. It is also, again, the sort of thing to mention, if you are progressing storyline and everything associated here, click this. You will have a little bit extra mats here that you can go through. I believe that all of them are the same. There's no such thing as a campaign giving you like, I think, better mats. I don't believe that is the case here. Even for a hard campaign, once you complete a bunch of them, it won't give you anything like summoning currencies. But again, because of the current event going on, you're able to pick up every time you clear one of the stages, or again, batches, you pick up 5 pulls. So be on the lookout. This is going to be the one thing you can actually grind, because remember, this game is going to become very annoying after a certain point. You will get gated. That's how it works. You get gated based on, again, stamina and XP. You won't be able to progress storyline unless you raise your level cap. Now, the only way to do that is by progressing campaign, which gets capped, or by pushing stamina into things. So that'll get annoying after a little bit. There's also the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass does have mostly level up materials, but you will get to the points over here where you do pick up some gacha tickets. There's 1 over there, 2 over here, 3, let's see, 4, I believe, is it cap out of 5? So it's 5 free pulls on the top. I don't know. I haven't checked the paid thing over here. So it's, again, I don't know which emulator this is. I don't know which currency this is, but I think it's like maybe 20 USD. That pretty much gives you 880 paid currency here, and then a 10 pull. Or maybe you have to just buy it for $10, actually. And this just gives you a level up, actually. So $10, this is what it gives you. Not bad. I would say for the most part, it is still $10 for a 10 pull. It's up to you if you want to do it, but again, regardless of that, there's 5 free pulls over here. So push your Battle Pass. That will help you get up a little bit extra pulls and help you sort of push towards something. It's also worth mentioning, you have the rental characters, right? If you take them over here, right, you have all of this. So per character is 20 extra. So you have to rent all of them, try them out, check out how they are, do the trial, and you get 20 per one. That is, again, for that currency there. This gives you 500 currency. You can actually check this in one of the tabs. I don't know where the hell that is, but you can actually check. This gives you 500 currency. So as you're doing this, please check. There is a pretty decent amount of, again, Jades over here. So that is something that will just help you push a little bit more. And this also gives you a little bit of Jades. So the total rewards over here, it's a bit of Jades. When it comes to your dailies, it's just Jades. No sort of extra free pulls, but there are Jades there. Just be on the lookout. It helps you a little bit. That's pretty much it. Also, you have the phase plan over here that just gives you extra pulls by just progressing whatever it tells you to. Like, again, upgrade character 10 skills, clear court guard practice 3 times. Depending on the chapter you're on, you will have these missions. And you can check it over here. There's a bunch of these again, which will give you just extra tickets. It's per the campaign, so just look for it. It's kind of cool. And then the features over here is just the upcoming stuff they have planned and what's active at a certain time. So kind of cool, extra rewards once you push your account level high enough. Also, just so you know, if you want a little bit of extra currency, just a little bit, there are 3 current, I believe, characters in the game that you can actually go and test or learn the basics for. You pick up 20 currency per each of these stages, and each character has a few of these. On second thought, there's a bunch of characters here. No, yeah, so actually, yeah. There's a bunch of these over here. If you are looking forward to it, you can take a look into these training ones for each of the characters. And then there's free practice. Doesn't really give you too much here, but basic guide, that just gives you the basic guide for the game. And then this is the character page. Per each character, it gives you this stuff here. I'm pretty sure you have to unlock these, right? So that's the rest of them. But each time a character drops, you pick up a little bit of extra currency. Just worth mentioning if you are trying to dabble into that. The trial phase area also, it does have on your first clear an extra amount of Jades. Over here on each of these has a first clear, and then on each of these has a first clear, and then on each of these, same thing goes for literally all of this content. There's a bunch of stuff everywhere, but again, it's just first clear stuff for Jades. So that's sort of where you can pick up a little extra Jades. So you know, also over here, there's a little bit of like a pass pretty much. As you push your player level, you can pick up some free rewards, mostly paid, but some free rewards. It gives you an extra ticket over here and an extra ticket over there. Just be on the lookout for it. That's how you can pick up a little bit extra. And then I'm pretty sure that's kind of it in the shop. Usually games have like that extra like freebie bundle that helps you, but don't think we have something like that over here. This is top up. Yeah, special offers. This is like, there's an extra amount of spiritual power here free per day. So just be on the lookout for this. It just helps you a little bit and pushes an extra 3 stages if you were to say. Not bad. And also, again, the combat training is there. First, you have a clear guaranteed reward over here for this. You also have a clear guaranteed reward for this. And you also have a cleared guaranteed reward for this. You also pick up a little bit extra if you are able to rank. So on this side over here, per the server, if you get top 1 to 10, you pick up a little bit of a ticket, a little bit of a flex. Top 10% has a little bit more Jades, more Jades, depending on your ranking. Then over here for this one, or is it... So that's this. I think Perfect Counter Challenge also has a ranking, if I'm not mistaken. Each ranking gives you a certain reward. So that's also there for a little bit extra Jades, but that's pushing harder content per se. That being said, that's pretty much how to get pulls. It's through the event tab, through the character tab, by leveling up characters, by pushing storyline and everything associated in there, get some Jades, by pushing any of the first clear content on anything in the game, there's that too. By every time you summon, you return that into potentially getting a little bit extra by buying it out to the shop, that's also there. And then again, just your check-in events, your cycle through events, your content like that. Pretty much that's sort of where it is. There's past that certain point, there is more content that unlocks that gives more first clears and stuff like that, but I'll be real with you, there is not enough to say like it's perfect yet. I think the game definitely has to incorporate more content and things to justify, right, more the banner speed and banner rates and how high the pity is, because you might have to skip a few banners just to unlock enough, right? Because again, dailies is not giving you too much there. Let's be real, the daily system is not. You have what, 20 Jades, so 40, 50, 60 Jades, so not the best. But yeah, we'll see what they have up and coming and what events and cycles and go through like that. But for now, that's there. Take care, have fun. That's been it.